There. There. Hey guys, I just something I wanted to do this morning. I got spare time. Um, I'm I tried something new this morning. Wake up early, do something called the 5 second rule. So if you're sure, no, I guess the idea is if you're not sure about doing something, you have something to do and you're not sure, and like me, I procrastinate. 5 second rule, count 5, 10, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So I did it super early this morning, and boy, am I tired, for some reason. But lesson there, I've started doing that. I've started it started a while ago, but I'm more focused now is that if I think about doing something, I just do it. Like for a run, go for a run. Anyhow, I was something I thought about today, a little bit. What makes a runner? What make how do you call yourself a runner? Like that's I've always felt that. I'm not that fast anymore. I'm not I've sort of plod along a bit more than I used to, but that's sort of dragging on me, and I sort of want to start to think about that a little bit more and more and more. What makes a runner? Who decides, or how do you decide that you are a runner? Like, are you a runner? Are you a jogger? We never use that word, right? Nobody ever uses that word jogger, runner. We're runners. Um, what make and oh, he's a runner. One thing about our sport or our endeavor, I guess, is there's a lot of us, and there's a lot of us doing different things, different types of things, different paces, have different abilities, are different uh, points through our journey as runners. And I'm finding it's interesting talking to different people and asking different people what makes a runner. Do you have to run if you're running, if you're doing intervals, if you're running 10 and ones, are you a runner? I know some people say if you do intervals for a marathon, you haven't actually run a marathon. And that's it's sort of like a put down, right? And that I don't like that. And think about too, when you're out running with on your own, saying you cross paths with somebody else. The interesting thing about us is we don't know. Like maybe you know the other person, maybe you don't. Let's pretend you don't, and they don't know you. Well, the thing is, you look at that person, you don't know. Did he just start running today, or has he been running forever? You'll be able to tell whether he's fast or not, or she, or that if that person's fast or not. But are they strong, or they just pick it up because they see you? How long have they been running for? Have they been running forever, or this is their first time out? And the same thing about you. They don't know you at all. So that's why we sort of do the thumbs up thing usually, or just say hi, good morning. Sometimes people don't say anything, which I think is just rude. But what makes a runner? A friend of mine, years ago, I did an interview with him. He did his goal was to do 100 half marathons in 10 years, and he did it. And he did it just at the right time because he did his 100th half marathon the August before everything shut down for COVID. So luckily he did that because otherwise it wouldn't be, he would have nine, uh, 100, well, I guess it would have been 99 half marathons in 10 years. So that was interesting. An interesting guy. I don't know if I can bring up his, the article I did on him. Let's see. Let's share there. Let's do screens, documents, advanced. Um, See, I don't use this very often anymore, so let's do desk there, share, and let's move me and there and there. Let's bring it up. There it is. There it is. That's Leo. Leo, buddy of mine. He was 67 at the time. And this picture in this article is like, well, obviously just during COVID, the month after COVID, I'm going to say. So 2020, 2020, just 2020, not 2020. And I remember like he's 67 in that picture. I'm 66. And even at that time, I mean that's like how many years ago? Even at that time, I was really struggling with my life as a runner. And just again, I wasn't at the point where I thought it should be. And it just drug on me. It was just dropped brought me down. I was starting to, well, I was still really leading run clubs and teaching clinics, but it was just really hard to get out of. And something he said to me that sort of still clicks. He said, maybe you're not as fast as you once were, maybe you're not as strong as you once were, maybe you can't run as far as you once did, but the fact is you're still moving, right? You're still running. You put one foot in front of the other, you're still a runner. So that's my point this morning is a runner is a runner as a runner. It doesn't matter how fast, doesn't matter how hard. As long as you throw runs in, you're a runner. are you only a runner if you've run marathons? Because that's usually the first question people ask, right? Oh, you're a runner. Have you done Boston? Well, not everybody on the planet has done Boston. Not everybody aspires to do Boston. And me, realistically, I've never been in the point where I could say I could do Boston. I'm not that. I've never been that guy that wants to get that PB or PR and make it in Boston. It's not my goal, not my life goal. Doing Ironman was kind of a goal, but again, it's just to do it. But it doesn't matter. But one of my friends, what they've done is they went to Boston, right? Just random vacation thing, and ran a 5K. So he came back and said, "Guess what? We ran Boston." So that was the thing. But yeah, a runner is a runner is a runner. Um, Dealing with age, as I'm going to say, is a real challenge, and it's just there's the things I've done, right? There's a few things I've done up recently. Like last up until last November, I was leading a run club. And I got tired of doing Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock and having to do them and having to decide, well, can I go or can I go? And as soon as I started bailing out on Wednesday nights and have somebody else take over for me, that's when I said, nah, not going to do that anymore. But I still want to get back out there on Wednesday nights because again, forever, if you're okay, if you're a runner, no. If you've been involved with like a run club or a run group, there's always those days, right? For me, it's been Sunday mornings at 8:30, like clockwork. Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. My wife knows where I'm going to be. That's been for like almost 30 years. And after 30 years, I just shut her down. And it's amazing too. After COVID too, when we shut things down, run clubs down, it's taken me forever to get Sunday mornings going. Wednesday nights I can do. Wednesday nights is fine. If I got a crew to run with, Wednesday nights has sort of been fine up until lately. And then Sundays I sleep in. And I really want to get out of that and get all that out of my mindset. So I'm trying this again, this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing. Give myself high fives and which is something else I've just been reading about and learning about is the magic of doing a high five for yourself. Go up wake up, look in your mirror, high five. You're doing fine. But just keep doing it and doing it. So, and yeah, I know people that want me to join them on Sundays, so I guess I will. But it's just getting back in the drive, right? And just not being sure. And I guess you just have to do it. You just have to just do it, like Nike says, even though, I said Nike, don't, okay, I'm not going to badmouth Nike, but I'm not a big fan. But I heard the other day that they're trying to get Nike to make their shoes in the United States, and somebody said, I think it was Snoop Dogg, that says, Americans want to wear Nikes, we don't want to make them, which I thought was funny. But yeah, it's what makes a runner. Is a long distance slow or long distance runner running by themselves a runner? Yes, of course. Group runs, another thing. There's lots of options. But anyhow, so this is more about me this morning, just knocking that chip off my shoulder, saying, hey, yeah, I am still a runner. I'm just an older runner and not as fast as I once was. Anyhow, so that's my talk for today. I'll be Monday. This is just random. It's just I'm doing laundry, waiting for groceries to be delivered, and wondering why I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. We'll talk Monday.